Hi guys and welcome back to my video. This is Chubby or aka Lola, whatever you prefer, and welcome back. So today I'm gonna just be making a short video showing how to texture, how to customize your furniture. That's gonna be real quick. So as you can see so far, I'm in my little garage. We're chilling, we in my garage, and I got various things out that you're gonna see that I can change, including PBR as well too. I know PBR is kind of really hard to change because it reflects off of everything. I'm not a fan of PBR though. As you can see, the mirror in the back, I don't like it. Like if the reflection ain't close up to me, I don't want it. Like I don't like it. I don't like the delayed, none of that, because it just makes life harder and it looks tacky to me. But like, go off. Hopefully this phase goes away really quickly. But anyways, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get to it. Okay, so as you can see, we have these various items or whatnot. So we have a little poof, a lamp, a chair. Oh yeah, a little chair, a little hanging chair, and a what's it called? A little table and a mirror. So let's start with the chair. So first thing you want to do, you want to go to edit. Of course, you're gonna edit this. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So most furniture does have the option where you can edit it. Little do you know. So usually I just get my furniture in white. As y'all know, that's my little secret. Um, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So you can color it. You go to texture. You can color it any color you want, right? Well, it's at the top, but you can color any color you want, right? But if you want to be like, oh, I want to just color the middle part. So you would go to select face. You have to make sure select face is selected. Otherwise, it's going to color the whole thing. So you're going to click on the part you want, right? So you say, I want the little thing in the middle. So then when you click on that, only that part will be highlighted. And let me get closer. And you will be able to, oh, well, hopefully y'all can see this. Let me put this right here. Yeah, so only that part will be highlighted and you'll be able to color whatever you want. So let's color it, I don't know, green. And then you're like, oh my god, but it's another layer. So click the other layer of it. Well, first save the color, put the color here. To save your color, just drag it down, put it somewhere, and then press the other layer of it, press that as well. And then you're gonna go to the bottom and press that. But if you want to be a little bit more tacky,
Excuse me?
well, not tacky. If you want to be a little bit more extra, just to add some detail, you can make the bottom part a little darker, just to add that little realism to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at that. Look at that. It wasn't like that at first. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I do it to make it a little bit more like it already came like that. Just like this. If you want to do this as well, you can do the same thing to this. So I still got select face selected, and then I'm gonna press this, and then I'm gonna go down, or like let's make that, I don't know, let's do yellow. Yeah, it's gonna be yellow. And then if you want that a little bit more transparent, you use the transparency, but y'all should know that. But you can also make it 0 because it was on 40, but y'all should know that. That should be like self-explanatory. This is also glow as well too. And then if you go to your features, mm, 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 mm. Yeah, your features, you can also make it a light, but we're gonna talk about that in another one. This is just how to texture furniture and whatnot like that, okay? So now I'm gonna just show y'all. Oh, I forgot to put myself on do not disturb, y'all.
What do you want from me? What do you want? Please!
So now that we're done with that, we're gonna press OK. We're going to also take this apart. So I'm gonna make a copy of this, and the way you make a copy, you're gonna press Shift and then drag over. Okay? So it's gonna take some time to load, but eventually it will load the same way how you had it. And then what you're gonna do is we're going to unlink this. Right? So now this whole thing is unlinked. So if I wanted to take this out separately, or at least this part, I could, and put this somewhere. I don't know, like in the couch in the corner or something, you know? And I'm pretty sure I can still sit in here because the animations are in the little poof, not in the little thing. I can even make this little snake area, you know, put some grass in there, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, just living it up. But you know, that's where your imagination come in. Also, another cool thing, I usually get silver furniture or like silver things because you could turn the silver to gold if you just tint it a little yellow. You know what I'm saying? So I would go to the yellow and I would just tint it a little yellow, and usually it comes yellow. So I usually buy silver things as well too. As you saw, this whole thing was silver, but I usually get silver and just turn to gold if need be, you know. But let's work on something else. So we're done with this. And now that this is unlinked, by the way, too, I have to delete like individual things, you know. But it's still cool to me, you know. That's just a tip. Like you can even put a light right here. If you, oh my god, I spit that out. I just said put and not saying. But anyways, you can even put a light right here if you wanted to. But we're gonna delete that. We're gonna delete everything I'm sending off. So now let's do the table. So kind of same thing with the chair. So you press edit, you want to put select face. And then the cool thing about things as well too, this time we're gonna texture it with one of the textures that I own. So I'm always uploading textures because I like texturing my stuff like crazy. So we're gonna just push a texture. Let's see. Let's do like a cheetah. I know I got a cheetah right up here somewhere in the front. Should be up here. Yep. So we're gonna do this cheetah print. So I'm gonna push. So I selected face as y'all saw. I'm gonna push apply immediately and press OK. Okay. So now that is on there. Very pretty, right? But if let's say I want to make this smaller, like this print is way too big for me. You're gonna go. So it is easier for me to do it on what is it? Oh, it's easier for me to do this on Firestorm, but this is fine as well too. So you're gonna use the bottom part, the horizon, the repeats and rotation. Rotation is gonna turn the whole thing, the whole texture on the table. And then repeat meter, you really don't need to touch that. Like don't touch that. Honestly, don't touch that. But it's gonna be your vertical and other scale too. It's way like I said, it's way easier on Firestorm to do this as well too. So you can do it on here, but I just prefer Firestorm if I'm gonna do that. So yeah, and try to get a texture that like doesn't have any board lines just to make it easier for you. So you see like where the line goes, it doesn't look like it's like a whole nother picture. You know, it looks natural, like it was just made with the print or whatnot. So yeah, and if I want to take this off, let's just make this transparent because it's kind of odd. You know, let's do that. And also, let's say like, oh my God, I'm having a crowded space. I also want this to just kind of be like out the way. Well, it's already Phantom, so never mind. It's already Phantom, so really don't need to worry about that. But if it wasn't Phantom, you would just turn Phantom on, okay? And let's say we want a physical to like kick it around, you make it physical. If you want it locked in that place where nobody can edit it, not even you until you unlock it, make it locked, you know? So yeah, we can do this just because it has a light on it real quick. If you want to change the texture, or not the texture of the light, but like the color of the lights or whatnot, let's just do it. So you probably like, oh, the light button is like, it's not there. Well, yeah, that's because it's like you have to select the face and it's going to be on something specific. So you might have to like scroll in, look under the thing. So where is that light coming from? Okay, it's coming from here. So I went here. Oh, it's like a whole square. Okay, so instead of select face, what you want to do, press edit link. And then, yeah, you're going to press edit link and that's going to grab the whole thing to that. Right, let me see if I make it easier for y'all. So I just push Control Alt T to see like all the red things around me. But this whole box right here is the light. If I push select face, it's only going to select one part. So we're just going to select the whole thing. So we're going to push to move, but we're going to select it. Okay? You got to make sure this edit link is checked. Okay? And then let's say, oh my gosh, I like my rooms are not this bright. I don't need it to be like this bright, and I want it to be a different color as well too. So let me push Control Alt T to turn off that red, and then we're going to go Look at it, but we're also still gonna have this pulled up. Okay, so we're on the light still. Remember that. So we press the color. Let's say, oh, we want it to be pink. Oh, well, see, you can make it any color you want. You see that? Like, wow. And then be like, oh my God, that is still too bright. Okay, so we're gonna have it purple. Oh, now I gotta go back and touch it because I touched something else. If you still can't see it, remember press Control, Alt, and T. T as in titty. I'm just let me stop. Um, so you be like, oh, the intensity. So you would go down on the intensity, and you would just play with this, right? The radius is how big it is, or whatnot, and then the fall off, you can make that bigger, smaller, and the focus and all of that ambience. You can play with that. Okay, so yeah, that's how you do that. Okay, and then yeah, you know how to change the colors now. You go back to texture, change that to any color you want. Also, I do not like my if your stuff is full bright like this, turn it off. Turn it off. I hate full bright things. Turn it off. Let's like let the sun reflect off of it. You don't need to be full bright. Okay? Okay, so now I'm really quickly about to go to Firestorm so I can also tell y'all how to change textures and something that is PBR just to make it easier for you guys, okay? And it's not that difficult at all. Like this, I hope this has been easy to follow. Any questions also so far? Go ask it in the box. Anyways, let's go to Firestorm, guys. Okay, guys, so we are really quickly on Firestorm with it. I know, look at the quality. It's not good as Black Dragon. I know, I know, I know. So let's go into the edit this. This is PBR, y'all. So when I edit it, it's gonna look a little different. So as you can see, if you just go into the bling fong, which is usually where it's at, it's gonna look like this. But you need to go to the PBR feature, right? You just want to make sure everything is fine. You want to go to the PBR feature, press select face. So when you in the PBR, you're gonna push select face, and then you're gonna select what you want, like what's going on. And I know it looks so crazy, but this is the texture. Ah, this is the texture for the little poof. Okay, so now we're just gonna go into like, let's see, we're just gonna find one and change it to that. Okay, well let's do. Yeah, let's do this. So we're just gonna change that. I know that looks so like, oh, I press cancel, y'all, my bad. And then that's how it's gonna look. So the thing with the PBR, the one thing I don't like for sure, is when you change it, you can't make the texture bigger or smaller because it's gonna look like that. So if you find a texture, just make sure it's a texture you want off rip, okay? And it's gonna look like this the whole time, okay? Also, this is a way you can tint it as well too. I mean, you also can tint it like the regular way as well, but that's like this is like I mean, or that's like the base color, I guess you could say. But yeah, it's really cool though. Like, I like it personally. But other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye, y'all.